Hi all, so welcome to this channel, and in this session I am presenting this topic: read a non-keyed file or a flat file in descending order in CL. So basically I'm here going to read a file which has no key, or you can say a flat file um, in descending order, or you can say in reverse order in the CL program. So let me show you how I would be achieving that. So first thing is I have this I created two example, one for the simple non-keyed file and one for the flat file. So let me show you for the simple non-keyed file first. So this is the non-keyed file, as you can see, and if I show you the data here, so you can see there are 4 records, 1 2 3 4, and we will be reading the records from 4 3 2 1 in the reverse order. So for the same purpose I have written this program. So you can see I just declared that file, and what I am doing is retrieving the number of records in that file. So if let's say that file has 4 records here, so I would be retrieving record count as 4, and then what I am doing is I have taken a variable loop, and I am evaluating that record count in the loop variable. So loop is currently having a value 4, and then I am positioning the cursor, or you can say the pointer, onto the fourth record, that is and loop, using the RRN way, since this is a non-keyed file, and using this command ovrdbf. So ovrdbf command will set the pointer to the fourth record, and it will then, using receive f command, I'll read the fourth record. So basically I am retrieving the id into my local variable l underscore id, and then what I am doing is I am subtracting 1 from the loop. Now loop will become 3, and then what I'm doing is I'm closing the file. Means first I opened the file, read the file, and then I'm closing the file. Why I am doing this? If I won't be closing this file, then what happens if I, even if I set the loop to 3, that is loop equals to loop minus 1, that is 4 minus 1 to 3, and then I am setting the pointer to the 3, but it won't get set, because once the pointer is set in for a file in CL program, which is declared in a CL program, it won't be set again. So we cannot reset the pointer again and again in the CL program. So for achieving that thing, we need to close that file every time when I am going to reset the pointer. So I am resetting the pointer, then I can set the position, or you can say pointer, at the third record. So then I'll be reading the third record, and the same way the file gets closed, then reading the second and first, and so on. And after this close, I am checking if loop equals to 0, then return. Means if in case condition occurs, like once the loop is subtracted minus 1, so it becomes 0, I don't need to set, if I want, I'm going to set the position to 0, rn 0, that would be an error, because that won't allow. So that's a runtime error. So we need to stop once the loop is 0. So we need to uh, basically read the record from rn 4 till 1, that is in reverse order. So you can see I use go2 for reading the records in loop here, and what I'm doing is I'm going to the this label. So that's what in this program. Let me compile this with star source. So the program is compiled successfully. Let's debug this program. Breakpoint at line number 1, then call this. So now I am retrieving the record count. So you can see record count is 4, and this is now set into the variable loop, and then I am positioning the cursor on the fourth record of that file, and then I am reading the file. So I am getting the ID as 4 since I am reading in the reverse order. Now loop becomes 3 and I am closing the file. The file is closed now. So if I'll go to check, file is closed, we cannot see it's open. Now loop equals to 0, no. Go to command label, override dbf. So again it set the pointer to the third record. It would read the ID as 3 and loop becomes 2, and the file is closed and loop condition checked. Again it resets the pointer to the second record and it will read the second record as ID as 2. File is closed, condition checked. Now it will set the pointer to the first record and it will read the ID as 1. Loop becomes 0, the file gets closed. If loop equals to 0, then return. So it would return from the program basically. So you have seen that how this works. We have read the file in the reverse order. Now let me show you one flat file which I created using the command create pf. So let me do work object apr2021 p5. So it's a flat file basically. I use this command create pf apr, name the file and mention the record length as 92 for creating this. So there is no source for this. Let me show you the data inside this. So you can see the file and field name are same and having 3 records, data 1, data 2, data 3. And if you do dsp fd here, you will see that the record pr2021 p5. So you will see that the format name is also same. So format name, file name and field name are same in case of flat file. So let me show you the program. So the program is same as the above one, only the difference is the file name. So file is changed here. You can see here we are reading the file, flat file only, and other things are same. And what I'm doing is the thing which change is this variable record which is of length 92, and now I'm retrieving the value apr2021 p5. So I'm basically retrieving the data from the flat file. So this changed, nothing else. So let me compile this. The program is compiled successfully. Now let's debug this program. Just call the program. So you can see the record count is 3. That's set to the loop variable, and I am positioning the file on the third record, and then I am reading the. So you can see data 3 is read first, so the last record is read first. Loop is now 2. The file is closed. Loop equals to 0. Condition fails. Then again it comes here and it will read the second record, data 2. The same way it will read the third record, data 1. That is, it reads the record in the reverse order. Loop becomes 0, the condition gets true, it will end. So this way you have seen that how you read the file in the descending order. So what I was telling here was, if you don't close the file, you will be getting CPF 0864, that is end of file has been reached. So you can see CPF 0864 you was getting because you have not closed the file and you trying to reset the pointer. You are trying to reset the pointer again using the overdbf command. So if you want to reset the pointer in the same CL program, of the same file in the CL program, you have to close that file. So that's what I was showing, that you will be getting this error. Let's not comment this. So that's what I am to show here. So thank you and have a nice